first thing, just do that pinch and then that tuck. So you can see when he tucks, right, his neck's getting long. It's the total opposite of a shrug. You want to do a shrug? See, he's doing total opposite now. Pinch and tuck, good. So that's the difference. You're up here, and then now you're down here, really creating a long neck. All right, you can lay back. Let's watch your head there. So first thing he's gonna do, he can use whatever he has available to him to help with this, whatever he prefers. That's where it comes down to preference. He's getting his pinch and tuck. All right, so he's really crawling his shoulder blades down there. And now he's gonna slide back. So he's almost relaxing his shoulders here. You can bridge up all the way, and then slide back a little bit. And there, and then just slide back a little.
Slide back this way?
Yep, so he's just, so his shoulders aren't moving, he's just gonna feel a little stretch here, just furthering that position. Then he'll bring his feet down, one at a time, nice and slowly. So bring left to right down first, and then slowly bring the right down, and then he'll plant his hips last. So now wiggle your feet out until your hips come down to the pad. Okay, so that was pretty good. You can see he let go of his shoulders a little bit. I can jam it down a little bit more. So you have to be real careful when you get that great setup, because he had a great setup going on. When you bring your feet down, that you work really hard not to lose that. So see, you got it back a little bit there. All right, so that's all we're gonna go through right now. I just want everyone to come through and try a setup. Very uncomfortable. A good way to think that, or how you should feel when you get that setup, is you can't take that bar out yourself. All right, if you really nail the setup, it feels like you need someone to help you get that bar out, because you're so tucked that if you did lift that bar yourself, now you're lifting with your shoulders. Okay, so that's what you should be feeling there. Very uncomfortable. A lot of stress everywhere. It felt like I just did a little workout. My glutes are on fire already. All right, so you're feeling that, very uncomfortable, and then you shouldn't feel like you take that bar out.
It was very uncomfortable.
Good. You see when you're straining the talk, it's pretty uncomfortable. Who wants to try it out? And what's your name again?
Will.
Okay, I'm trying to learn everyone's name today. That's my goal. Or I'll just call you all Dave.
That works. I don't like it.
Okay, so we're just trying to work that pinch. See all that extra room you had there? Okay, bridge up all the way. So if you're gonna do the bridge, then try to bring your belly into the bar. There you go. And then slide back a little bit. A good stretch in your neck there, very uncomfortable. Now bring one foot down. Try to maintain this as best you can. Other foot, and then wiggle them out until your butt comes down to the pad. There you go. All right, now drive your knees out hard. There, start feel your glutes shake, and then push back. Push back. And when put my hands back here, what I'm looking for is him push into my arms. Good. I know he's pushing back if I feel pressure in my arms. That's good. Nice job. If he's not pushing, if he's not putting force into my arms, then I know he's probably lifting up, like bridging through the floor. I want him pushing away. So essentially, at the gym, we have some blocks that we put here. When I teach people, we have to actually put these weights in front of the blocks because they will push the blocks away. All right, so that's what you're trying to take this weight. It's not going to move because it's a weight, but we're trying to slide it out, essentially. All right. All right, who's next? Felt very uncomfortable? All right, you're very flexible. You're still young.
There you go.
Doug. Everyone's getting it down pretty good. So first thing you're doing, and don't mix it all together. Take it step by step, nice and slow. Make sure you're hitting all your steps when you're going through this pinch and tuck. So this one's simple. You're just trying to get your shoulder blades together. Good initial position. All right. Now you would bridge up as much as you can. So you're trying to peel your upper back off the pad. You're planted right here. Good. Now, if you want to hold on to the bar, this is good to leverage with sometimes if you just hold it. Now 1 foot down at a time. See, he's struggling to get his breathing in a little bit. It's great. All right, widen out the feet till the hips come down. So see how the shoulders are out a little bit now? We lost some of that. See, I shouldn't be able to push it. So one more time. Go through it one more time.
Okay.
So you're losing it somewhere where you're putting your feet down.
Okay.
So go through the whole thing one more time. So do the pinch and tuck first, and then worry about bridging up. Okay, good. Keep that all there. Keep that all there. Keep pushing. The key, guys, why you're losing it is because while you're bringing your feet down, you're not pushing back. All right? In order to stay where he is now, he needs to be pushing back on the pad. If he stops pushing at any time, he's going to flatten right out to his upper back.
Like, where do you push from? Would you say that
So-
as your left foot goes down, you're pushing from your right to maintain?
So when you're up there, you're bridged, 1 foot goes down. And the reason I won't teach someone to bring their foot all the way out is because that foot that comes down first next to the pad, you're pushing with that foot. The other foot comes down, now you're pushing with both, and then you just wiggle one out at a time, hips come down.
Got it.
But you need to keep some force back or else you're going to lose that. Because you guys are getting great setups. I think with you too, you were on your traps, it was great. But then as the feet come down, you see you start to loosen up. All right, you good. Thanks, Doug.
That's Dave.
Oh, Dave. No, he got me with that one.
Speaking of Dave.
Hey, Dave's up.
I'm Dave.
All right, so first thing, pinch and tuck.
Huh?
So all we're doing, like a pencil back there, right? Trying to pinch our shoulder blades together and trying to lift our chest by driving our shoulder blades down to our hip. All right, and then when you're comfortable with that, really bridge up. Try to take your belly to the bar. So now you're on your traps, push back a little bit. You see his face getting red, it's great. Now, 1 foot down at a time, and you can put your hands here if you want to help leverage that. We're gonna lose it here. We're gonna keep it 1 foot down, just a little further back. Good. Keep pushing, stay on your traps. Lift to your traps, good. Wiggle your feet out more. Wiggle your feet out more. A little more. I know it's tough. Feet out, feet out, feet out. Toes out more. Point your toes out more. Good. Now you have, so when you're on the floor, you have the whole side of your foot now push against. All right, drive your knees out hard. Knees out to the side. Good. Good. Now push back. Push back, push back. Good. Yeah, you're getting it. You're letting, yeah. And you see it's tough to get in a position, that's why you do all the stretching.
Whoa.
The feet out wide, that creates stability. And you might not necessarily feel that affects just doing your raw work, but so for example, when I have 710 pounds and it's more than I can handle without like the shirt on, I feel all that instability. So if I have my feet out wide, it's like creating a wider tripod effect. Because the only points of contact you really have when we break it down, your 2 feet and your traps. All right, your hips are on the pad, they have to be, but they're not planted there. They're not relaxed. So if I took half this bench away, and if you look, I have this section called Game Changing Cues, and that's one of them. It's from a really good bencher, Blaine Sumner. I don't know, you might have heard of him, but really good IPF lifter. He says, if you take half this bench away, I rip the bottom off, everything remains the same. So that's just showing how much you're using your feet, because if you were dormant at your hips, you would just fall. All right, that was really good. The only struggle you had really was creating that pinch and maintaining the pinch. You stayed tucked, but you could see your shoulder blades starting to come out. Yep. Who we got?
Joe.
Joe?
Tyler.
Tyler? Oh.
He's killing his middle name is David.
You're not gonna know anybody's name by the end of today.
Okay. So for Tyler, he would need more of a block.
Sure.
I don't know if we. So just hold on 1 second. So Tyler would be probably best off trying to bench on this pad. Yeah, this is a very wide pad made for bigger people.
Do you want to use this one right now?
Yeah, he could. Yeah, probably only need one for that then. Yeah, kids are better off probably on this bench learning.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah.